This is a transmission about sacred flames by Mary Magdalene's flame, and a lot of things will be coming through. Hi, this is Elena, and let's dive into it. Some of it will be channeled, some of it has already been channeled, so let's enjoy this transmission and receive the frequencies you need to be receiving in this space, in this container. The sacred flames is a concept of unconditional love, but not only, and has to do with the fifth dimension and above. It's difficult to comprehend the whole aspect of it when it comes to the 3D perception of things, the third dimension, but we are going to change a lot of things with what is coming through and stepping into the fifth dimension for grounding this knowledge and wisdom in a different way from what we have done before. So what Mary Magdalene was sharing with me in this space about sacred flames has to do with how both of the sacred feminine and masculine are leaders in different ways. The divine feminine, as we know, she is a leader on the spiritual aspect of life, and the divine masculine has to do with the physical and the physicality of the life, which is again the 5D in the fifth dimension. Both of them have to step into that fifth dimension and anchor themselves in that space. And this is where the split of timelines occurs, where the third dimension will be completely split by the fifth dimension, and there will be two, at least, different realities where those of the people that have stepped into the fifth dimension will be fully in that space, and those that are still in the space of continuing their learning in the third dimension will be remaining in that dimension for their highest good and for the things that they need to be receiving. So just because we are about to experience that split in the next 2 to 5 years, mostly 2 to 3 actually, but the wider gap can be between 2 to 5. This is what we will be experiencing as divine feminine and divine masculine. The divine feminine comes into a space of allowing to be fully seen, perceived, understood, heard by her divine masculine, and not only, but she is opening up firstly to him and secondly to everyone else around her. Because the divine masculine is the one who is creating the safe space, the safe container, and with no doubt, with no question, without feeling lesser in any way, or that they can't fill these shoes to be there for their divine feminine, everything is shifting, and the divine masculine is coming into a space of fully acknowledging and accepting their physical strength and their physical leadership abilities. And they are creating such a beautiful space for the divine feminine that she can be fully and unapologetically herself. You see, one of the most powerful energies, and not only on this planet, is love. And love has many faces, has many frequencies, has many interpretations, but in the fifth dimension and above, there is only one interpretation that takes place about true love and how it is felt and experienced, received and given. And in that space, they both activate each other in different ways, different levels and layers. They are both downloading different frequencies in order to get into a space of full allowance to be themselves and to get into a space of claiming their divinity embedded with their humanity as one. They are both protectors in different ways. The feminine is a protector spiritually, energetically, emotionally, and the masculine is a protector in the physical. They are both in their sovereignty and in a space of self-respect, self-love, and also respect for the other and love for the other. There is full acceptance of who they are, and they are both in a space of synergy and collaboration on every level and layer. Their communication is mostly telepathically, but also with words, and they're using words in a very wise way of understanding and experiencing life and co-creation. No matter how you have experienced so far your connection as sacred flames, that is nothing compared to what is coming up. Not even the initial bubble phase where everything felt very beautiful and pink clouds and birds singing and stuff like that. It has nothing to do with that. That was a very 3D way of being for both of them in the space of activations and remembrance. What is shifting and changing with this ascension process now has to do with a very high frequency of being within self and self-acceptance and allowance in ways we haven't experienced so far. So if you happen to meet any souls of high frequency that may cross your path for many reasons actually, try and be open in that space to receive these activations, to receive what is truly meant to be supporting you and helping you in that space. And you don't have to cling on something or someone specific, not even your sacred flame. And this is where the deep trust and surrender comes and plays an important role. So a lot of things will be taking place as we are coming closer to the Lion's Portal Day, 8th of August. A lot of activations will be taking place before and after that portal. There is a lot of support that we have been receiving for quite a while, especially when it comes to sacred flames, but not only to that. And it's a beautiful journey to be at, especially when you are coming into a space of allowance for unexpected miracles that are coming your way, and how you are experiencing love and life. There is nothing more powerful than feeling loved in whatever way that is meant to be for you in the current moment, always in the current moment, because there are so many changes we are going through and how we perceive love that we are yet to learn what true love is like, feels like, and how we give it and receive it and how we feel it within ourselves. So be open for these activations. What the Divine Feminine has been receiving is codes for how to create the space for her Divine Masculine to drop in. And in that space, believe me, no one knows how to truly do it. And one of the examples that Mary Magdalene gave me is that, yes, we have come into union and unity before. Yes, there is a lot of wisdom and knowledge and existing knowledge and wisdom. But the point is that each era, each time has different doors and different keys. We have already the keys from the previous doors, the previous eras. We have walked the path together. The point is that every era has new doors, a bit altered depending on the energy that is taking place collectively and individually. So now what we are crafting is the new keys to open the doors of the new era, of the golden era, and through our ascension we are being activated in so many different ways that these keys still need to be crafted a bit more before we fully use them. Always have in mind the union and unity within. Pray for the union and unity within and for the collective, and be in that space of embracing that what you are dreaming of is already happening, is already existing in many different dimensions, and we are gonna ground it even more to the fifth dimension in a different way than ever before. There was something else that Mary Magdalene was sharing with me and had to do with dream work and dream walkers. Most of us are dream workers because we have been old souls, meaning old souls on this planet specifically, not generally. Generally, yes, we are old souls indeed. And the point has to do with how we are handling life in this space, on this earth, in the current moment, because everything is different, even a bit, even a lot, in many ways. So as dream walkers, we are walking through different lives, different experiences, different timelines in the quantum field. And it's not just parallel lifetimes, it doesn't feel that it is just that, at least so far. It feels like different timelines with different possibilities in so many ways that we are receiving many activations through our dreams. Connect with that feeling of love, with that feeling of connectedness within self. And through your dream work, you are going to be receiving more codes, light codes for your light body, so you can create the right space, the right container for yourself and for your divine masculine, so they can understand how to be. We are downloading these codes lately in a huge way, and if you have spirit guides connected to sacred flames, they are definitely helping you, like they do with me. And believe me, there is a lot of wisdom and many different frequencies we have been integrating lately. And if you have throat chakra problems, trust me, that's part of the process, because we are helping the divine masculine to step into their role of fully having an activated throat chakra, so they can express themselves, so they can express their feelings and find that honest and with integrity expression within self. That is part of the process. For the rest of it, take notes of your dreams. You are dream walking and you are receiving a lot of activations. I know I do, to the level that I feel so good in my dreams I don't want to wake up. And it's a beautiful space to be and a beautiful energy to integrate. But also be aware of the physical, because a lot of high frequency souls will be coming across your path and will be helpful in many ways. Feel it, feel into it, and let it happen in the best way possible for you. Let me know in the comments if this transmission has helped you in some ways of understanding of what is going on and how the activations take place lately for us divine feminines and for the divine masculines as well. If you had any encounters of high frequency souls, and I can't wait to hear your news and read your comments. Please do connect with me if you feel it through the one-to-one sessions. From the description box you will find my website and the rest of the links. I would love to work with you, and as always, be true to yourself and be your true self.